Thank you for watching How an Error on VA Form 21-8940 can destroy your TDIU claim. We hope you like the video and don't forget to subscribe. A single missing job, mismatched date, or vague reason you left your job, entry, can hand the VA an easy way to deny or delay TDIU by saying the evidence is incomplete. One form, one mistake. Automatic denial. If you're filing for TDIU, VA Form 21-8940 can make or break your claim, and the fastest way to lose is an incomplete or inconsistent employment history. Tiny errors on VA Form 21-8940, especially in your job history, can destroy your TDIU claim. Not because you don't deserve benefits, but because the VA may treat gaps and inconsistencies like a credibility problem. TDIU is basically the VA agreeing your service-connected conditions prevent you from maintaining substantially gainful employment. The 21-8940 form is where you tell the VA the history of your work, what you did, when you did it, how much you earned, and why you had to stop. Here's the trap. The VA isn't just looking at what you say. They compare what you put on this form to everything else in your file. Medical notes, prior claims, exams, employer records, tax and income info if it shows up. And when the timeline doesn't match, the VA may decide your claim isn't supported. And the number one place this goes wrong is your employment history. A lot of veterans leave out short-term jobs, seasonal work, gig work, or jobs that ended badly. They think it was only a few weeks, it doesn't matter. But to the VA, missing jobs can look like you're hiding something. Or it can create an unexplained gap that forces the VA to develop the claim, meaning delays, more requests, and sometimes a denial for incomplete information. If your form says you last worked in June, but another record suggests you worked in September, even part-time, the VA can get stuck on that discrepancy. Dates are a silent killer. A wrong month, wrong year, or overlapping dates between employers can create the appearance that you were working more than you were, or that your condition didn't stop you from working when you say it did. If you don't know the exact date, don't guess wildly. Work from pay stubs, W-2s, old emails, HR portals, bank deposits, anything that helps you get close and stay consistent. TDIU depends heavily on whether your employment was substantially gainful or not. If your reported earnings don't match what your job situation suggests, that can raise questions. This is especially important if you had reduced hours, missed work, accommodations, or repeated job losses. If your income looks high for a period where you say you couldn't work, the VA may doubt the claim or assume you were capable of gainful employment. One of the most overlooked sections is why you left each job. If you write something vague like personal reasons or stress, you miss the chance to connect it directly to your service-connected limitations. Instead of vague answers, be specific and consistent. Could not maintain attendance due to symptoms, unable to meet physical requirements, panic symptoms interfered with customer-facing tasks, frequent flare-ups caused missed shifts. Whatever is true, make it clear. If you had a job where you were protected, extra breaks, reduced duties, family business, special accommodations, that context matters. Without explanation, the VA may treat it as normal employment. Don't assume the VA will read between the lines. Spell it out. Here's how to protect your claim before you hit submit. Write every job in the period requested. Include short-term work. Verify dates and earnings using documents, not memory. Account for gaps. If you were unemployed, say so and explain briefly. Keep your history consistent with your medical record and exams. Explain accommodations, reduced duties, or why jobs ended due to limitations. Make sure the last worked date is consistent everywhere. Think of this form like a timeline the VA will audit. Your job is to make it clean, consistent, and impossible to misinterpret. The fastest way to lose TDIU isn't always a bad medical exam. It's a form that creates doubt. One missing employer, one date that conflicts, one unexplained gap, and suddenly the VA says, we can't grant because the evidence is incomplete or inconsistent. If you're working on VA form 21-8940 right now, pause and double-check your employment history before you submit. If your claim for TDIU has been denied by the VA, Cameron Firm PC may be able to help. Set up a free consultation with our team. No cost, no obligation, and no pressure. Dial 1-800-861-7262. Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Time.